welcome back. This is the Chelsea Rundown, episode 4 for summer 25-26. We're covering the women's firsts and men's fifths for round 5. I think it may have been the men's fifths round 1. That opener theme music was going to run by Tony Herman. It's available on Spotify. Joining us this week, as always, Lisel, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Also joining us is Jess. How are you?
Good, thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Always great to have you. And Ace, welcome back, sir.
Every day is a good day, even when you've got a backpack full of losses, but we will revile.
All right, that'll bring us through to game 1. We are starting today with Saturday, 1st of November's women's game, Chelsea v Moorabbin. Lisel, take me through that lineup.
We have got Molly starting us off in left field, myself on the hill, Bo was in centre field, Mish at shortstop, Jess behind the dish, Eron at third base, Abra at second base, Eliza in right field, and Liv at first.
Sounds like a very strong lineup. How did the highlights shape up?
So some of my favourite highlight of the game actually has to be Bo's throw from centre field to Jess behind the dish, and she got the runner out, stealing home. It was an absolutely incredible throw. My favourite play of the whole game. It was a beautiful throw by Bo and just perfect, and Jess with it standing in the right position and just got them on the tag. It was beautiful. We also had some really good at-bats through the day. We had a double by Bo that had 3 RBIs. We had a double from Jess as well, and Abra had some great at-bats through the day as well. There were multiple hits on the day by Mish and Eron as well, with some great stolen bases from Mish, Eron, Jess and Abra as well.
And it was a beautiful sunny day out there. Fantastic day for baseball. An enjoyable round all day. Jess, any highlights from your good self?
I thought this game was it was really fun. It was very competitive, and bats were blazing all day on both sides, which is what I really loved. Actually, we put lots of pressure on their field and they put lots of pressure on ours. So the opposing pitcher was Hope that started against us, and she actually always does a really good job keeping us under control. So we didn't actually score any runs in that first dig, which is what I think may have caused a bit of trouble. There was lots of scoring throughout the whole game, but we had 2 little lulls in our box score up there. So the 2 innings where we didn't score runs, and Moorabbin were really consistent. So they scored runs every single dig, which is just a lot of pressure to keep on us. So we actually had a little trouble keeping up. We had a couple of little lulls, but once they changed their pitcher, we actually got on top of that and scored lots and lots of runs, which was really good. And we had a little bit of trouble with our defense. We had a number of errors and a few little mishaps, but they put lots of pressure on. I think that's what they do. And I think their infield cutouts are a little bit different from Chelsea's. I think our infield was standing in funny positions and they were getting a little bit put off by the hops off the grass and things like that. So we didn't really adjust to those little things when maybe we could have. But overall, I was really happy. We had lots and lots of runs. So it's actually a really high scoring game on both sides, which was really fun to actually do and play.
And I know it can't go on for our team as a golden flipper, Jess, but I believe you're a big fan of that catcher's gear, were you?
Oh my God, the Pink Panther. So the Moorabbin Panthers catchers this week had this beautiful, beautiful pink set of catcher's gear. I was going to roll her in the car park after it. I was very keen on it. But yeah, so this Pink Panther, we need some music to go over that. And she was a really solid hitter and really, really great catcher. So I don't know if the catcher's gear improves that kind of thing, but I'm thinking about maybe I need to kind of go down that path. Look at it.
Was that maybe the reason for no score in the first dig? The batters were just walking up and admiring the gear?
Yeah, certainly for me. My goodness, look at it.
And sorry, Ace, you were going to say something, bud?
There's 16 hits to the Chelsea girls, 14 to Moorabbin, so 30 in total there. Quick maths, there you go. That's an epic day. You're sort of getting into double digits there. Both teams sort of cracking away at it. So would have been a stellar game to be down there having a few froths.
It was a close game. Lisa, what was that final score?
The final score was 14-15. Unfortunately, it was our first loss of the season due to a walk-off hit by Moorabbin.
Oh, that is unfortunate, but I'm positive there were golden flippers. All right, that brings us through to the golden flippers. Jess, please, whom is nominee 1?
Our first nomination for the Golden Flipper this week goes to our lovely Lisel for her 2 RBI triple, which was an absolute cracker of a knock. You smashed it down that left-hand edge of the diamond and you just kept running, and it was amazing. So good on you, Lisa. That was an amazing hit. And unfortunately, we didn't get the celebration dances just outside the vision there, but she had a ripper dance at the end. So if anyone pin down Lisel and ask her to do a reenactment in person, because it was pretty good.
All viewers out there, you are welcome to vote. QR codes on screen. Alternatively, the link is in the description of the video. Click on through to that Google Doc. We're not capturing any data other than your vote, so please submit your votes. Jess, nominee 2, please.
Nominee number 2 was Bo for that throw from centre field all the way to home, getting that runner out at home plate. So I don't know if you can see this. She's just behind. She's actually kind of a little way behind second base out there in centre field. And she's a catcher, like from way back. So she's just popped it here nicely. It bounces perfectly in the exact right spot. I've got plenty of time and you're out, love. So well done, Bo. Good job.
Sit down, sunshine, you're gone. Whom was nominee 3, please, Jeff?
Nominee 3 was Eliza for her 2 RBI single to right field. So I always really love a good, nice, hard knock to the right side of the diamond when you've got runners in scoring position. So we had runners on second and third, and she scored them both with that single, which is just perfect. So thank you, Eliza. Great effort. This is a beautiful, hard shot to right field here. Amazing.
Great hit, Eliza. Nice stuff. Everyone cast your votes now. This brings us through to the men's game for Sunday, 2nd of November. Ace, we were playing Chelsea v Frankston, mate. Whom was in that lineup?
Yeah, back again with a bit of Frankston. Don't mind playing them. I think they're the only team we played so far this year. So big Danny boy leading us off this time around. Chuka, he's over there at second base. I took up the first base mantle down in that 3 slot. Ugly, love having you back. Ugly, your lovely wife, Jess. She's in there as well. Big Lucas Carey. He's swinging a hot bat at the moment, batting 800. Some bets might have been placed before the year, and I might be looking to paint up. Big Drewy Tompkins, welcome back the 9-toed bandit. Teabagger, there he is down there. Humbles, the coach extraordinaire, and Lisel, lovely Lisel. She wasn't able to throw after pitching her arm out, but she came and helped out in first place. So thank you very much, Lisa.
A solid-looking lineup. Unfortunately, we were missing a little bit of razzle-dazzle and crazy 88 due to filling in some upper slots, but there were definitely some highlights. Ace, what were your favourite bits of the game?
Yeah, look, this was, other than the first 3 digs where we sort of let go a few runs, 3, 4, and 3, we're actually able to shut them down sort of in the second half of the game. Big Drewy Tompkins, welcome back to the mound, pitched a hell of a game. I think 98 pitches in total. Just sort of labouring in there, and sort of I think as he sort of got a few innings under his belt, he was able to find a little bit more oomph in his pitches and definitely threw a lot of strikes on the day. Look, we were pretty solid in the field all day, and I think in even the batting, we were sort of getting runners on, but just weren't able to push them around, which sort of led to our final tally. There's another big hit by Lucas Carey. He just keeps knocking. Come on, get off my case, Lucas. Give us a chance, mate. But look, it was pretty hot. I think it was pegged at being 28 degrees. It finished, I felt, when I got in the car, it was about 34. Felt pretty hot out there. So,
Yeah.
And the way that Frankston were hitting, I think 2 home runs on the day. Credit to them. They're definitely a solid hitting team. And if you don't put pressure on them early, unfortunately, you can fall behind and it can become a little bit insurmountable lead. Big shout out to Danny Boy, who took the mound for his very first time. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Thank you very much. Thought that was very great. Just put him over the plate. So it's good to have sort of extra arsenals in there so we can throw some pitches. Big Jess, your lovely wife, she's cracking the bat. She's having a stellar season as well.
Have you got the numbers there, Ace? What's she hitting currently?
Yeah, she's batting 500 at the moment. So 50% of the time she's getting up there. She's getting on base. So good on you, Jess. Yeah, look, we'll definitely learn from this, and I think we'll be able to. We know we can take it to Frankston on our day, and it doesn't sort of help that you lose some of your players to fill in some other squads. Obviously, the long weekend sort of took a few people out, and but yeah, great game. Hats off to Big AJ, who hit one onto the cones, and I think Big Davey Fisher as well. He was able to put it maybe just a bit over the cones, and then I think AJ nearly hit another one teabag, but you hunted that one down. That was
He was about 2 meters shy and straight into the glove. And I noticed you a bit of a stranger to first base, Ace. How'd you find that?
Yeah, look, never played there before in my life. Humble said, I'm going to chuck you over at first. He goes, you can catch a ball, so you can play first. I said, okay, we'll see how you go. Probably got lost at a couple of plays, but I think Jess and I connected on one to get it out. But other than that, I'll go wherever the skipper needs me.
Beautiful work, mate. It was a great day. Well played, Frankston. What was the final score, though, Ace?
Yeah, 10-5 on this one. And like I said, we were able to shut them down after the first 3 digs, and sort of then we started gearing up a little bit. And I thought maybe there was going to be a rundown extraordinary, maybe a bit of overtime. Might have been a Dodgers game. 6 was it? 18 innings up.
Yeah.
It was heading there. But we just couldn't get the juice going.
I'm sure, though, we did get some golden flippers. Whom, please, Ace, was nominee 1?
I'm going to give a big shout out to Danny Boy for his pitching debut. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and here he is. Just lovely little action, not trying to do too much with it, just putting the ball over the plate, even a little rundown catch. Thank you very much. Obviously, the cricket comes in handy, and he's just a spectacular sportsman. Love having him out there, love his attitude, love him with the big smile, love him having some success up on the mound.
Great work, Dan. All right, Ace, nominee 2, please.
This is a bit of a funny one, I thought, for myself, and I spoke to Drury after because AJ tried to steal, went way too early, and Drury sort of stood there for a little bit. He was a bit frozen. I had a bit of a giggle to myself and him afterwards where he goes, I actually forgot what I was supposed to do, but hats off to Drury again. He's just head on a swivel and he knew what to do. He wasn't going to make the play. He was getting the tag out himself.
Oh, yeah, that's decades of baseball experience on display right there. I love it. Great stuff, Drury. All right, Ace, nom 3, please.
Yeah, Lucas again. God, how many more credits are there? This guy's going to cost me a slab of beer. But a 2 RBI single. Thank you very much. Big Jess Walters come steamrolling in there. I think Ugly was on the defibrillator after that run. But yeah, look, he's just, the ball's getting the bat and he's just putting the ball in place, and he's definitely providing a little bit more oomph for us this season in the batter's box. So loving the success. Keep it up, Lucas. And if I have to get you a slab, it'll be worth it.
Great stuff, Lucas. It might cost him a slab not having that shirt tucked in, though. Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah, there is strict rules on the shirts being tucked in from now on. We want to look professional.
That we do. All right, great work, Chelsea men's fifths. We did well even with a few holes in the lineup. But how did the rest of the club look, Ace, across the grounds? What were the results for round 5?
Well, I don't know what they call this. Is this if everyone wins, it's the president's shout? I suppose this is a hobo shout. Unfortunately, both our women's team lost to 14-15. The regional south 4-8, so that's 2 losses on the women's. Then when we go over to Sunday, Eat first 3-13, and the Rezzies 4-12, both against Ormond, both losses. Eek State 3 lost to Waverley 5-9. State 4 Ormond 2-3 loss. Regional South East Eek 5-10 loss.
On the plus side, though, there's only one direction we can go from here, and that's up. Ace, are we getting the biscuits over this coming weekend for round 6, please?
So the women will be at home 11 a.m. against Williamstown. Regional South women's, they'll be having Waverley away at 11 a.m. Seniors, firsts and the Rezzies, they're going out to Beza. Berwick. No, they're not. They're staying at home. Good on you. Don't bother about getting any extra accommodation. You can sleep in. It's at home. Sundays, we've got a bit different. State 3 and State 4, they're both at home. Melbourne. Thank you very much. And Regional South, we are actually having a bit of a doozy. We're playing Sandringham in Frankston at 4 p.m. What does that mean?
I'll be asleep. I'll be in bed by then.
Yeah. Day naps. What are we doing here?
Excellent stuff, guys. That'll do it for another episode of the Chelsea Rundown. As always, Lisel, top effort by your good self. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Jess, top stuff. Thank you.
Thank you. And thanks to all our volunteers yet again.
Brooksy. Shout out to Brooksy for round 5th. Good on you, mate.
Nice.
And his royal aceness. Thank you, sir.
Just remember, the pod always swims strongest together, and that is a big kudos shout out. This is another member of the pod rocking down on Sunday. He was just coming down to have a few bevies and watch his old teammates play, but we chucked the hardwood on him, and he went behind the mound and a superb job umpiring for us. Thank you, Brooksy. Can't wait to have you back.